Hello, welcome to Introduction to Journalism. I am Asha Chand. I have spent a lot of my working life as a journalist. I come from Fiji, the very troubled Fiji, where I spent my journalism career and covered some really interesting journalism events such as the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in 1997. I migrated to Australia in 1998 and took up my academic role here at the University of Western Sydney a year later. My research interests are migration, matchmaking, media, politics of identity, online dating, and ethnic media. My final role at the Fiji Times was as Chief of Staff, where I managed the flow of news, staff, as well as resources. Since coming here, I've taken on an academic role, and my contact details are on the screen. If you have any inquiry about the course that is not personal, please put it on the discussion board on the view site. I will respond for everyone. Also remember, there is no such thing as a stupid question in journalism, just the ones that are asked at the wrong time or at the wrong place. So keep calm and ask those questions. This unit is mostly about news. So you will really focus on finding news, writing news, and of course, selling news in Crux. You will also learn about the role of journalism in contemporary society. You will learn the concepts of news values, which are really important in understanding why something is news. You will learn the basics of finding news and interviewing for news. You will also learn the basics of news writing style, which can be applied in different contexts. What you will do, basically find a story ideas, pitch those story ideas, research and interview, write and edit, publish and broadcast. Your textbook is Understanding Journalism by Professor Lynette Sheridan Burns, who is also the Deputy Dean in the School of Humanities and Communication Arts at UWS. The focus of this book is on professional practice and ethical decision making. There is more need for ethical decision making to guide citizens through the clamor of communication in the information they need to know. So this unit is mostly about why do we need to know certain things and why do we need journalists to find that information for us, filter it, and then present it to us. The aims of this unit is to help you approach journalism in a very expansive way. We take a liberal arts approach to this. We help you develop critical thinking abilities. You really learn to develop curiosity. You also develop resilience. You become confident. And then you, of course, explore possibilities and more possibilities. You will be assessed on a short news story, and then again a second short news story, and you have a choice between reporting from the guest lectures or reporting a story or event you cover on your own. Your portfolio of class exercises, which will be the responses to chapters of the textbook and other exercises, become another e-portfolio that you develop. And this is something we really help you get into the habit of developing, because your portfolio is something that is really valued in the industry today. I care that you develop your own understanding based on research and thought. It is not a question of agreeing with me. So please take a cue from this. You will really learn independently. You will have a lot of guidance and help, but you will have to make some independent decisions on your own. The do's and don'ts. Your stories must be your own. You can build on an existing story idea, but not copy one from the media. Your stories must also be local, that is, from your own neighborhood. I will take a broad view of what this is, but I do not want a rant about, for example, something happening elsewhere in Australia or overseas. The idea behind getting you to explore your own surrounding is to get you into the habit of understanding news, and this is the essence of the unit. And so it can be a really simple, small story, but that's how you start building blocks to becoming a really ethical journalist, someone who develops curiosity and is able to meet small tasks and deliver on time, and then take those skills into the bigger, broader environment. Your stories must be news in style and structure, no blogs, no rants, and no advertorials. The do's and don'ts again. Please do not write stories based on legal issues. This includes court reports and reports of crime or accidents where a court hearing is likely to follow. These stories require legal knowledge that you do not yet have. You must not interview members of your own family or your close friends for stories. It is unprofessional. All interviews must be genuine, and interviewees must be identified by their full name. Anonymous sources are less credible and should only be used by people with some experience. You must not interview someone pretending to be someone else. Keep all your interviews and notes. I may ask for proof later on. Your first homework. This is a really interesting task, and as you grow and mature in this unit, you will really appreciate what you'll be doing as a first task. And many of my students have come back to me years later to say, I really enjoyed the first exercise that we did in journalism, and that's why I've kept it on the books for a long time. So you will listen to conversations people are having without becoming too obvious. Eavesdrop, but not electronically. You are not recording anything, you are just registering information in your head. Now think about it. What are they talking about? Can you research and write a story from this? Can you turn this into an unusual piece of writing? What does this conversation say about the society or the community or the people that we are living with today? Each week, you must be aware of current affairs. Please read the newspapers, even in the tablet form or online. Watch television news, listen to the radio news, keep a tab on the social media as well. Complete the research tasks that are set in the learning guide. Critically reflect on the task. Commence a news writing exercise in class, and also research right for next class. So you'll start engaging with the material right from the beginning, and this is to help advance your thinking skills, your critical analytical skills, but most importantly, your ability to string together a story in no time.